Good morning. Hi guys. Let's do coffee and a card. But first, we'll do a sound cleansing. In 3, 2, 1. So it is. Let's do coffee. Oh God. This jazz thing that I'm listening to right now is called Poise, not Noise. It's cute, right? God damn, I said god damn. Let's do our cards, my loves. My babies. I'm gonna show up in the highest love and light. What is in the cards for us today? Go again. Go again. 9 of Cups. This is what we ended up on last night. So this is good. It's wish fulfillment. So after having to unbind yourself and we're ignoring something, let's get all of them. Pisces. Oh, my sinuses are so bad. The World that came out yesterday. The Magician, yeah, right. all right. And then the Ace of Wands and the King of Cups. Alrighty, let's see what's going on here. So we're immediately going from the 9 of Cups to the 8 of Swords. So the 9 of Cups means complete and utter wish fulfillment. But it seems like that wish fulfillment that you had was not quite, it's not done. Like the 9 is still not the 10. 10 is completion. So you were sitting pretty, and usually this guy's cheeks are all like flush because he's like so happy and has been drinking. So that's what this card means traditionally, but well, there's no but about it. You were feeling this way. You were very happy and satisfied here for a while until you realized that you were binding yourself. So traditionally this card, the 8 of Swords, it has to do with willingly ignoring something, feeling like you're bound and restricted, but actually these are restrictions of your own devising. This card is the epitome of limiting beliefs. This is when you're all tied up and you think somebody else is doing it, or you're just like not taking responsibility for what you need to see in your life or the thoughts. So it's like you're surrounded by all these 8 thoughts, and like the 7 of Swords has to do with thievery and shit. So sometimes like just to get past when we're going, like when we have to walk away from limiting beliefs with the 6 of Swords, then go into 7 of Swords energy and like cut and run, take back what's ours, and just like leave the rest to leave the pieces to fall where they may. Well, you're exhausted after that. So you come into this 8 of Swords energy and you just kind of want things to be peaceful for a minute. Like you just need a moment. Unfortunately, the natural progression is the 9 of Swords, which is up all night worry. And the next one would be the 10 of Swords, which would be betrayal and realizing the betrayal. But then it's complete, right? So I just see that you went straight into this, like you were feeling this way, like really happy and probably grounding in gratitude and whatever makes you feel great joy in the world while you're going through this Swords journey. But then some realization hits that, oh my God, I'm ignoring something willingly. I really love that this card comes out next. This is the Hanged Man. This is Pisces. So instead of binding your eyes from what your heart could not see, what your heart felt it couldn't see, instead of binding your eyes that way, you decided to instead stop the pattern, pick up the pieces. So, because I was saying let the pieces fall where they may. Well, this is Pisces energy. It's a Neptunian energy. What happens? Well, Pisces ties themselves up to get a new perspective. So instead of tying your eyes, you accept what it is. You accept the truth for what it is, I see here. And you go looking, like you stop the perpetual loop of insanity where you do the same thing over and over again expecting a new result. You tie yourself up to get a new view. Pisces knows how to do this. Pisces is an amalgamation of all the signs put together, especially when they're in flow in their creative zone. Okay, so, well, what I see here is that you're very brave with your Pisces energy. I have Pisces in my 8th house. It's empty. And this is what my life has been over and over again. Having to see a new perspective, gain a new perspective, and just kind of, instead of tying your eyes, you tie yourself up and force yourself to have a new view. That's what I did when I moved out here to the woods and wanted to like start this tarot thing or whatever and see what I could do. I knew I was going to put myself into a situation where I could not help but be faced with myself. And that's what's been going on for me personally. I had to do this. So it's challenging, it's hard, but this is how, like, you're like, okay, I've gained my wish fulfillment here, but you know that life keeps on going. Like, you don't just get to one place and then use those same tactics over and over again. There's going to be evolution, natural progression in the world. And so if you're like binding yourself up so that others can feel accommodated, or so you could maybe accommodate others in some way, shape, or form, you're betraying yourself. I see that pain and heartache. And I see what you did to change it. So you faced yourself. It's beautiful. And I love this progression. Instead of binding your eyes, you bound yourself in another place and you took control of your body. With the World card coming out here next. This is perfect. This is now the complete. I was talking about 9 isn't a completion. I was talking about 10 being the completion. We even mentioned the 10 of Swords being the end. Like, that happened yesterday too. That song Rock Bottom was coming out. So now I just see that this is the ultimate completion, past the 10s. This is, you have gained a new world view. You've gone on a foolish journey here when it comes to wish fulfillment, how to continue to evolve and, you know, be in the flow of things and continue to fulfill yourself. You reach one goal, you do one thing, and, you know, then you close that up and you go on to the next thing. With everything, with all the pain or whatever, you let go of it, hang yourself upside down, earn your new perspective. And now I see that this is completed. You are going to be starting a new journey, but not only that, you've got so much wisdom under your belt, wherewithal. So it's hard because we think that we beat certain patterns and things like that. Reoccurring themes come up, especially right before you enter a new special phase of your life or a new thing. And you've got to be able to expand your mind past the pain and everything. So it seems like you're able to maybe not release everything right away, but recognize it and come at it from a new perspective. And maybe that was the lesson here. And now you're going to start, now go again. That sound was coming up again. Go again. And it's magical, baby. You're fucking magical, you alchemist. We've got the Magician here. So this is beautiful. Another major arcana. So this is just the evolution, all right? So starting your new journey here, it's the Fool is 0. But I think that you've skipped right over 0 and went to number 1. The Magician. I tried to gild these myself, but it just leaked, and so now it's art. So it's number 1 though, if you can see, my babies. Okay, so well, what I see is that you skipped that foolish part now. You went straight into the alchemy of it. So alchemy of the soul. This is really beautiful, you guys. So I'm thinking about that K-drama Alchemy of the Soul on Netflix. Check it out, it was real good. So okay. So, okay, what else? A little more coffee. God, it feels good. It's cool outside. It feels good, the cool air. So, okay, well, I just see like all that foolishness is gone and you're right into your power. You just went right into it. Yeah, and it's passionate. So this is good. I think you'd wanted to expedite this because it was painful. It was painful. So you want to expedite it. You're not going to do this full falling into the universe thing. I think you just like kind of went straight on from the World card right into the Fool's journey, but right into this Magician alchemist energy. Take it and make something with it, baby. Make something, create your life. And I think it gave you a passion. Or you could be expecting this maybe for today, 939 on my clock. Okay, this is a gift from the universe. This is God's hand giving you a gift. the gift of passion and opportunity to use all of that passion, to take it. Like, inevitably, you're going to cycle through all the emotions, just like the becoming of. So the becoming of whatever you are emotionally, the becoming of being completely self-accepting and in the moment. A lot of the time, these densities come in and we are muddled up. It's not just the programming and everything from the thought forms. It's also the chakra system and just like a necessity to rebalance yourself. Because when you are negligent with your body or your experience in one way, it then starts to show in other ways. So that may be another thing, like you saw that you were being affected from this kind of avoidance, gained a new perspective, closed that up, and decided to alchemize it for maybe even your own health, okay? So I see vital energy. I'm seeing a gift of vital energy coming through. Like, this is very phallic fucking vital energy, passion. Like, this kind of phallic passion, it could be either like Mars or Aries, God of War type, or it could be passionate, you know, feeling very passionate and sensual and proud and just needing to love the world, love on yourself, create something that really gets you going. You know what I mean? So this is like using your own pheromones so that you can change things, baby. You're an alchemist. So that's what I see. And it seems like, you know, you're going to feel comfortable once again being in your own masculine, okay? Like I was saying, phallic, like very masculine yang energy here, but also balanced in the emotions, which is perfect with this Pisces energy. Like, you want to be in wish fulfillment. You want to be in your water, and you want to be in a good place, especially for the people that you love and care for, right? Your children, your tribe, and your love. So they just needed to like have some sort of culling, and that hurts also when we realize also the programming and the ancient slave driver entity, that frequency that's still lingering, and we're having to clear this. And if we consent to that, then we're also feeding into that propaganda. So, you know, all of these like ancient slave driver energies, or like these pharaoh, like pharaonic, you know, if I can't have you, nobody will, or, you know, just, you know how it is. So that thing will really dampen a person's fire down and make them afraid of their emotions. I'm having this experience, I'm living it out, and thank you for following me and watching it. I'm showing you. We have got to purge these entities and not feed into them, and also bring awareness to those people who may unwittingly, unknowingly realize, like they don't realize that they're preaching against this shit. They're saying, you know, they're not walking by what they're talking, kind of. And so by me doing that, hopefully I'm setting a good example and, you know, showing that even if you had some terrible behaviors in your past or consented to that because of wherever your lineage is from or your situation, your life experiences, when we realize this programming, we have got to purge it. And so that takes strength, courage, understanding, and self-love and acceptance first and foremost. That was a big ass journey. So I see this all being alchemized, okay, self-acceptance, and now earning your... So when you're so disconnected from yourself, then your passions can turn inward, and they could be like, you could be doing self-harm, like self-sabotage and stuff. Not, it doesn't have to be actual self-harm. So I just see this alchemization of this, like, some stuff having to come up, sweetie. This is an evolution, and you're going places, and it may be a hard lesson now, but wow, it'll be so valuable in the future, especially for the people that you lead. Okay, it's freedom time. Thank you, Miss Lauren Hill. I love you. Freedom. It's freedom time, y'all. That's what she said. So I see your yin energy. Oh, God bless us all. So I see your I see God now giving you an opportunity to use that passion, but in a good way, not to be so angry, like not noise, poise, like it said right here, like, okay, this is what came onto the table. This is what we're no longer accepting in our life. Everybody learns a lesson. We don't have to stop movement. We don't have to turn inward on ourselves or against one another. We can still use this phallic energy to move forth with the truth of our emotions. and to have the wherewithal, the maturity, the emotional intelligence, maturity and wherewithal to get up and keep going. I was hearing Cardi B all morning, knocking me down 9 times. I'm gonna get up 10. Thank you, Miss Cardi B. God bless you, sister. God bless you. Thank you. So, all right. So, all right. So, all right. So it seems like maybe you'll feel like somebody gave you an offer. Seems like an offer, because it like seems like an offer, a passionate offer. Or maybe you're going to be pitching an offer to somebody who's emotionally receptive, but who also knows how to receive that and take action. Or maybe you'd just be sitting on your throne. Maybe you got a bunch of shit in action already and you're just going to keep on going with the flow, but you've got this renewed passionate energy. So you'll be able to tap into this, especially if you are drinking from your own cup and able to realize, like, this is good water. I can, you know what I mean? As long as you're feeding yourself goodness, and in spite of it all, like, not in spite of it, despite it, like, even though those things are going on, you recognize it, you accept it in yourself, that self-love and acceptance, and then you have a plan moving forward, like, of what frequency resonances you're gonna interact with, and just give it to God. And it seems like you're gonna be moving forward emotionally in a more healthy place. Okay, it's this whole experience, especially this Pisces, Neptune, we've got, you know, the Hanged Man, the World, and the Magician. You had to hang back so you could complete that world, like that level, and now you're back to it. Now you're back at it. Okay, guys. All right, let's read about some of this stuff. You are sitting pretty. So this is what was happening. Like, you were just sitting pretty, and it was like, what's up with that? You are, oh, wow. Your social network is healthy and expansive. Friends and family are supportive. You have worked hard to achieve goals, and now you can enjoy the rewards. You feel like a winner in love, health, and wealth. You feel accomplished, and you're in a great place to love. You're in a great place in life. You were maybe feeling like this, and then you wanted to go on to your next goal, and then you realized this reversal core meaning. It's pretty harsh. You are being stingy with your resources. Perhaps a time of starvation, physically or emotionally, has compelled you to hoard and keep everything to yourself. You restrict your generosity and get defensive when others want things from you. You feel tight and constricted. Actually, I don't think this is it. Like, from my personal experience, I didn't feel that way, but I recognize, like, that behavior is still around me. So you're still interacting with this reversal of wish fulfillment, and wherever that still exists in your reality, it can't stay. And so you address it and put it back upright. So let's keep going. You set your sights high, but circumstances didn't live up to your expectations. The disappointment paralyzed you, and you feel victimized. You are ignoring other opportunities. Your negative attitude is preventing you from taking action. Constant worry and nagging thoughts keep you feeling powerless. So, all right, especially if you have people in your life who actually are constantly nagging and worried, and who, if you have these people in your life that are like that all the time, perpetually, it rubs off on you. So I see that you had to, like, reevaluate, like, am I really in my wish fulfillment? Or, so that's hard. It was harsh. You can no longer struggle to get out of a situation. Being at the crossroads might feel paralyzing, more paralyzing behavior, but instead of ignoring it, you can see it for what it is. But if you surrender to the way things are, a solution will come at the perfect time, all right? Love, your hands are tied in a relationship. Be honest with your mate and face the music. Money, your finances are tied up right now, but you've got a brilliant money-making idea under your hat. Now is the time to put that idea into play. Career, take criticism at work with serious consideration. Examining this will prompt you to branch out to other work, or make the most of the work you have, or teach you to be honest and reciprocal in your work, and do right, okay? Just because some things aren't working out doesn't mean you have to hang the whole plan. Take a break from the issue and focus on the family ideals you aimed for in the first place. All right, so this is just like a general revamp in the whole family dynamic. So, okay, let's keep going. As the final card in the Major Arcana, the world stands for completion, satisfaction, and attainment. I can't get no satisfaction. Over the course of your life experience, ups and downs have been plentiful, but you're now in a place of stability. You've achieved a great deal and you're ready for whatever comes your way. You've gained self-confidence and success. You've met your goals and established structure in your life. As you're dealing with the revamping of whatever this system or area of your life, this could be family, work, your environment, however, like wherever your manifestations, your operations are, even though you're dealing with that stuff, you still have many other wonderful things happening in your life. So this is just like, there's not just one spiritual awakening. There's an evolution of the way people perceive and behave themselves, especially when they have businesses and things like that. So, like I said, I see that there's so much good to take care of and water and nurture in your life. And this is just preemptive. I feel like you're really blessed to not have been really like nailed down or have done some contractual thing with this energy, this entity, highly controlling, like I said, like this ancient, maybe some small traces in the bloodline from all the programming over so many years. So there's a lot to be grateful for here. And, well, you got to clean up that old stuff before it leaks up into the future. You have a bright thing going for you here. You know, self-love is the ultimate love. In a relationship, you are a shining light. If not, you are totally comfortable being single. Okay, let's keep going. You are in a perfect position to work magic in your life. Maybe you've been waiting for more details to make a decision. The Magician indicates those details are coming to light and you are free to move forward. Feel the power of making choices that honor who you are. The Magician card is a sign you have all the right stuff. The right stuff. Time, resources, and direction are all aligned for optimal outcomes in your life. The Magician is a powerful card that represents an initiation into a new direction of life. This is your higher self initiating you into even more self-love and cutting out anything that's toxic, okay? Above all else, the Magician wants you to recognize your full potential, conjure your own magic, and step into your personal power, okay? I want to say conjure your own magic. Conjure your own magic. Conjure your own magic. And then take that to the table and co-create with people. And that's how you create sustainable living and experience without any of those other crooked ways. So, all right, I left the mob back in Cicero. I'm not dealing with any of that. Let's keep going, y'all. Okay, it seems like you have these things to look forward to, okay, guys? You are coming out of the fog and getting a glimpse of a better future for yourself. Inspiration is motivating you to move in a positive direction. You have a clear vision about your goals and have the energy to work toward them. Okay, guys? If life were a poker game, you would be a high roller. Why? Because you can read others like a book. You know their tells and perceive unspoken messages easily. You also maintain an impressive poker face. You put up a strong front and rarely crack under pressure. And if you're cracking under pressure with somebody, under somebody, something like that, that ain't the place for you, is it? You put up a strong front and rarely crack under pressure. You put up a strong front and rarely crack under pressure. So what kind of pressure is this now that you've been dealing with? Wow. You know what it takes to manage your responsibilities and take pleasure in your authority. Love, your partner needs you to be strong. Personal problems require you to step up and take care of your mate. Damn, I almost spit. Wow. You deal with money problems with integrity and strength. Consequently, others see your value and pay you for your worth. Career. You are at the top of your career and feel confident about your future. You may have to travel for work, yet you are able to take challenges in stride and remain stable. Family. A strong fatherly figure is worthy of respect. God. Advice from this paternal influence is sound and just. Go deep into prayer. All right, I got it. Honor and healthy discipline is important in the home. All right, let's close with the wisdom of the oracle, you guys. Where is it? Hold on. Okay. Oracle. Oh, Oracle. What is your wisdom? Poised. I was saying, like, that's what I put this on. It said poised, not noise. Poised. 48. Usually I don't make y'all wait, but I'm just like, thanks for your patience. Okay. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to, your skills are sharp, you've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. It might not feel like it, but this is the message that's coming through, and my messages be true. So when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You're completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You are ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. I love you guys, all right? I'll see you soon. Bye.